Boy, I hope my microphone is working. I'm not going to go into too many word things until I have affirmation that you can hear me. Sounds good? Awesome. Okay. Well, rip headphone users. So, we're going to play receiver. Because, of course, we're going to play receiver. But it's important that we observe the correct precautions. God, I've been out of the office for such a long time. I want to be left corner or right corner? Oh, we'll find out. Hey, look, a content warning. Because a bunch of people told me, this was actually kind of amusing and a little bit annoying, if I'm honest, because several people told me that there was like problematic content in here, but none of them would tell me what it was. So that's a heads up. If those are themes that you find upsetting, this might be one you want to like sit out, NBD, or just, you know, consider yourself forewarned. So would you like to send anonymous analytics data? Sure, why not? Where's the any button? Oh wow, we're just like right into it. Ooh. Wait a minute. Is that me? Oh my god, it is me. Ow! Fuck! Nyeh! Ooh! Ooh! Oof. Well, that's pretty wild. Avoid the blue light from kill drones. Interact G. Oh. I guess that's a kill drone. And this is a European game, isn't it? I'm guessing the blue light. So we're gonna have to juke left. Yee. Haha! Whoa, what the fuck? Okay. It's yeah, no flies on them. Ah, I see. I don't know why I would want to turn these off yet. Rapidly tap. Oh, I see. Oh, you have to like keep spamming it. That's like the weirdest run mechanic I've ever seen. Oh, the checkpointing is forgiving. Ah! Well, now what? Oh, I see. I do love tutorials like this that just let you actually play the fucking game. I got bullets and a floppy disk. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. don't think... Nope. So that's too far to go. I feel like this is going to be the one I have to shoot. Oh, drums, drums, drums. Igning. Oh shit. Okay. 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 That's actually pretty cool. Bullets. A gunnet. Oops. Okay. S&W Model 10. So, the shtick of this game, if it's anything like the predecessor, is that everything's very realistic, like, to an error. So I need to figure out aim weapon, pull hammer, police hammer. Okay. Okay, it's empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So E-R. Actually, hang on a sec. Ka-ching. Whoops. Okay. Let's go. It's probably going to take me a while to close cylinder. Is this single action or double action? Double action. Okay. Let's go. Well, hang on a second. I'm gonna. So one of those is spent. Let's start again. Okay, so I'm back. All right, I don't know if it makes any difference having it in single action. I mean, technically we'll get a lighter trigger pull. You wall hacking son of a bitch! Shit! Fuck you! I ain't playing. Legitimately interesting hacking minigame. Okay, so let's try this again. Assume it's loaded. It is not loaded. We have verified that it is not loaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Close it. Cock-a-lick-chick. Okay, so this fucker can hit us behind here. Well, maybe we would just like blaze away at it. Ouch! Got us right in the face. Yeah, if it's a little loud, I'll turn it down. Oh, wait, we can just... I'm doing this the stupid way. Free bullets. Bullets and gun it. What are the vital components? If I was a vital component, I would be like this thing. Awesome. No, you can see the little primer strikes and everything. Let's grab that one good one. Those are the empty ones. So nice of these turrets to be, like, carrying 38 special cartridges. Cape.
When the mind kill comes, you will likely have forgotten everything about your own life before entering the post-mind kill environment. But everything that has become intuition, everything you've made a part of your inner self, the threat, is unable to erase. Therefore, it's important to train until the training becomes so natural that you give it no thought. Correct usage of your firearm has to become as natural as breathing for there to be any chance of success.
Mr. Freeman. What this? Bullet. Bullet. Door. Is that a fucking balloon? I mean, obviously. What? Don't know what that was a native, but why not? There was another one. Yeah, take that helium supply. There's tons on the moon. Fuckers. Go get it. Oh boy. Well, let's see how bad ladders are. Am I missing any balloons? Is there anything over here? Like floppy disk. Floppy disquette. Champ. Oh, you sneaky bugger. I'm so cool. Didn't even have a blue glow or nothing. Did you hear something? I thought I heard something. Heck, there's an arcade down there and everything. So this ain't alright. Huh?
It is vital that you know that you are not dreaming. This is real. This is the time you have prepared for.
It almost got me. Oh, I have a flashlight now. I fucking knew it. The old, like, 70s cop shit. Actually, one sec. Anyway. Flashlight inventory 1. Probably don't need that for now. Watch those corners. What's this? Does that fucking do something? Yeah, I think these are just light switches. Or so they seem. Like this. Bullets. Alright, some subs I need to get. Feltic with 100 bits. Good to see you. I'm hoping keeping well. Dom/Rian for 16 months. Variable vacancy for 36 months. And Special Colin for 76 months. Oh, I see the blue. Sneaky McGeeky. Okay, it's over there. Oh man, this soundtrack though. Let's see what our situation is. Actually, I'm gonna turn this out so I can maybe see their blue light a little better. Okay, so over here. Okay, so it's just like a 360 sweep. Oh god. Mop! Okay. I'm still not used to how running works in this game. What the fuck is that? What is that? What? I demand to see a gunsmith. Oh, come on. That sucks. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna go cowboy style. Oh, we're somewhere else, too. If this is anything like the prequel, you end up just sort of like respawning in various different parts of a map and kind of just like scavenging. I don't know if it was quite procedural. But I want to go in there. Ooh, actually, hang on. Whoops. Ah! Oh, that hurts. We're okay. Walk it off. Walk it off. You'll be fine. Ah! Wow, all of those are empty. Just coming out of my bed and I feel just really gross actually. Oop. Get cartridges. It was so nice of somebody to scatter these everywhere. Oh wait, so... No. Okay, well let's test this theory. Fantastic. Okay, well that's something. I don't know if coming in here was worth it, but... Well, I guess that's a thing we can do. Oh. I think this might actually technically be a roguelike. Or something similar to one. Okay. Very unforgiving falling damage. You know, like, I don't know, real life. Ooh. It's a fancy little place. What's this? Okay, just lights. Oh no. Oh, I mean, I gotta. Like, I gotta. I think I broke the executive toy. Okay, that's fucking weird. Oh. Nice. Doing a partial reload on revolvers is always a little awkward. Because you can't really... take out some of the cartridges.
While Colt won most of the U.S. military contracts, the Smith & Wesson Model 10 remained the weapon of choice for U.S. police forces until the 70s, when they switched to high-capacity Wonder 9 pistols. The Model 10 did win a few U.S. military contracts, including the Air Force, Coast Guard, and Navy. In World War II, air crews used the Model 10 for self-defense and for emergency signaling with tracer rounds. In the 20s, police were facing significant resistance by Prohibition gangsters and found that the .38 long Colt round wasn't strong enough. Smith & Wesson started rechambering their Model 10s for the slightly more powerful .38 special cartridge, but the construction was not quite right, and fired cartridges had a tendency to get stuck from the increased pressure and slow down reloading.
Oh, I got one good one left in there. So, it's funny he just mentioned that, because you'll notice I had to run the ejector a couple times. Video games have lied to you about how revolvers reload. The reason there's a star ejector on there is not just to withdraw the cases. They expand due to heat and sometimes get stuck. So that assists in getting them out. Sometimes you really gotta whack it. I mean, I empathize a little bit because, like, what's realistic isn't necessarily what's interesting or even exciting narratively. It's just kind of an amusing thing to observe. Sometimes it's really fucking egregious. Sir? Is it right there? Oh, there it is. Okay. So there's like, I think there's another one up there. So it's in here somewhere? Oh no, I see it. Ow! Glass. Ow! Okay. Come on, move, move. Fucking glass. Uh-oh. Oh, come on! God damn it, I thought the first one was always gonna be, no good. Is it gonna be random? Asshole! Are you serious right now? Ah, those ones didn't come out. See? Oh, no! Oh, hell no! Okay, so, hold on. Okay, 2 rounds. No, I don't like that. Hang on, can I... There we go. So if it goes clockwise, that should be... Wait, is that under the hammer or not? I think that's correct. Hang on. Click. Oh, there's another one! Fuck! Okay, hang on. This one for sure. Thank fuck for that. Okay, you have to have some bullets or we're fucked. We'll just have a little chill out session here. Dump all this garbage. Okay, so if we put that at the top, still 2 rounds. I'm trying to figure out where it's indexing. I think I need more distance on it, because I can't get a good angle. Top left? Wait, I don't actually know what direction this cylinder's rotating. I thought it was clockwise. It rotates counterclockwise. Okay. That should work then. Blech. Oh well. Oh wait, what's this? This is a different gun. Just a little peeper. Oh man, that is teeny. Okay, let's grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, not so bad. Art. Colt Detective Special. See, this one rotates fucking clockwise. God damn it. Oh, is that? No. Yellow light. Oh, why you gotta tempt me with pool? I hope they have Metal Slug in here. Oh. Do I have? Oh, I do have a flashlight. Broadside Express. Oh, these must be games that Wolfire's done. Okay, that's just regular blue light. Listen here. Schmuck. one over. Yaw. Can I get up there? Bullet. Oh, can we? Oh dear God. Run away! Okay, don't panic. Nobody panic. Everybody be cool. Okay, so that didn't go quite as expected. Fucking killing me here, man. Is it dead yet? Blimey. Whew. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. What did I just do there? This one clockwise, so that's okay, perfect. I think. Did I get an extra bullet there? Ifrit Leviathan for 3 months. Sapphire 282 for 14 months, and Let Fire Rain Down for 18 months. Okay, so that one's spent. So that should be fine. Garfy 400 for 47 months. Okay, so I think it's up here somewhere. Yeah, it's over there. I think we should be able to give him the old razzle dazzle. Oh, is it on 360? Yeah, there it is. Can we... Nee! I'm not here. If I were to choose a revolver for this, Colt Python. Not even close. Original issue, by the way. Because I know they re-released it after they thought nobody was going to. I don't know if it's as good. Because what I didn't realize, the Colt Python has showed up in a lot of games. I'll tell you in a second once I deal with this bugger. As the sort of like iconic revolver. It was designed as a like bespoke kind of target pistol, and all the parts were hand fitted, and they stopped making it because it was just not cost effective anymore, and so it's like a collector's item now. Python I think is 357. They might have a 44 version, but apparently it's really, really nice. Oh, there's a tape there, or a floppy disk there. Come on, ammo. 2 bullets. 3 bullets. Okay, so let's open her up. Close it up. Okay, so if we want to get... Yup! Give me the morphine, doc. Ah. Oh.
You have seen the signs around you. The gradual creeping, decay, and dysfunction. You have realized that something is wrong with the media and the people around you. You know that you are different. This is why you are ready to become a receiver. You have been issued a series of audio cassette tapes that are part of our system for advancing insight. By continually listening to these tapes, you will drown out and eventually counteract the negative influences from your environment. Once you have absorbed these tapes, you will have taken the first step towards awakening your true self.
Mr. Freeman.
The media is a threat. We have techniques to help. We use tapes as part of this technique. You must listen to them to advance.
Oh. Oh, sweet.
Every single day is the worst day of my life. It just keeps getting worse and worse. Every day, I step over junkies and human waste on my way to my third job, just to make a dent in my mountain of debt. The planet is dying. The rich own everything. We keep killing each other for no reason. I'm ashamed to be a part of this world. I give up.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I when people warned me about this game, I heard about that. There's tapes that make you shoot yourself, so you'll want to go ahead and unload. I bet you if I shot one of these valves, it would be bad. Uh-oh. There's a person. Well, dude. A robot.
Experiences are feelings connected to events. If an event that creates negative feelings happens often enough, or is especially intense, it can create a phobic reaction. Even after distancing oneself from these events, these phobic elements can persist.
God damn it.
Thoughts flow from one to the next, like water flowing down a river. And like water flowing, these thoughts can carve through stone, given enough time. Trauma is like a boulder in the river, and over time, a correct sequence of thoughts can cut and shape it, eventually allowing the thoughts to pass safely and smoothly around them.
Oh, sneaky bugger. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you! Come on, man. You're on your side. Do I have one more? Ayah! Well, I have two left. I mean, I bet Keys and I playing this game was awesome. I assume she played it. Come on. I think I disabled its looky mode doodle. So huh.
A firearm is simple in some ways, deceptively complex in others,
It sure is.
always dangerous.
Yep.
Gun training anchors the mind in the moment. By apprehending the lethality of the tool and focusing on the moment-to-moment use, a receiver is able to strengthen the mind-body link. Like with ideas, objects in the physical reality vary in their utility. Although some thoughts and tools are extremely dangerous, we don't arbitrarily limit what we can use. Rather, we strive to better understand ourselves and our environment, so that we may safely handle even the most dangerous situations.
Really? There's quick draw competitions in Japan where firearm ownership is like really prohibitively difficult to obtain. So I think they use like blank guns, and the blast from the blank ruptures the balloon that you shoot at. I think almost nobody, like almost no civilians in Japan own real firearms, but their airsoft and replica scene is enormous. Which is interesting because like if you see a student, I saw this picture of like a student on a subway with like a full-on hunting rifle and just nobody giving him a second glance because it's Japan, the chances are about like 99% that it's a replica. I'm getting mighty sick of this guy's fucking chicanery. Oh shit. I did play the first receiver. I quite liked it. It's a weird game. I mean, they're both weird games. But it's like laser targeted on my... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yep, we're I think we're dry. I think we are completely sandboxed here. Well, now what? Fuck. Don't crouch. This is awkward.
In the face of regret, understand that there was no other way that events could have played out. All you can do is learn from the experience.
Oh, fucksicles! I guess I won? Yeah, those are pretty good footies. Hello? Okay. This is gonna be different. That's a full magazine, I think. Yeah, wouldn't you? Whoa! Whoa! That was a fucking ND. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. That's well, that's really embarrassing. Okay. I'm gonna put this magazine away. Wait, 1, 2. Let's go somewhere lighted. Fuck. Okay, so pull X slide, inspecting for T. That is empty. Okay, it's now unloaded. This is a Glock 18, isn't it? Semi full. Okay, we'll set that to semi. Oops. Magazine. Gun. magazine. Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. Well, should be anyway. Me, I'm Glock. I'm striker fired roller delay block. I mean, it's very nice of them to give us a hand grenade this early. Now, I'm interested to find out if, well, we'll see. It's dark in here. I don't like it. Oh. Oh, there she is. Hello? I have you indefinitely. No, it's not dead yet. Go to sleep! Okay, now I'm curious. Ah! So we have 10 left. Actually, so this will be the really fun part. Eject magazine. Wait, how do I add bullets? God fucking damn it. I just fucking shot myself. This game's so fucking cool. Okay. Oh, wait. God damn it. Ah, the hammer is back. That sounds like a bug. There we go. Yeah, gun safety is no fucking joke, by the way. The reason why people try to drill into your head trigger and muzzle discipline, even with like fake guns, is because you're building habits so that you do it unconsciously. So the one time you would forget and you just like, without thinking, check. It's galaxy brain. Yeah, you want your reflex to be like, to assume you're handling something dangerous. Because you are. Oh, you're like, oh god. Hey, you think I can make this shot with a 1-inch barrel? Ah! Okay, maybe this shot. Oh. Hang on a sec.
What is the fundamental characteristic of balance? A stone, perfectly balanced, doesn't move. It is this precarious lack of motion, but with so much potential, that's remarkable. Now, to balance the mind, one needs to bring ideas and feelings into alignment, where they are neither random nor stagnant, equally outward and inward, neither entirely positive nor negative. Within this narrow space of calmness lies the mind's potential. Failure to find balance results in a chain reaction of cascading thoughts and feelings, like a stone falling out of place, running into the next with no end and no control.
I should check if there's subtitles, actually. I don't know why I didn't think about that. No subtitles yet. We're working on it. Oh, is the dev in chat? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, hi! Loved your first game. Cardinal Wiggles for 11 months. And Wolfire Games just subscribed. Thanks to the Maricat. Eco CD for 26 months. Audius, thanks to the Maricat. And me, Justin UChat for 35 months. Yeah, I've like ND'd myself a couple times, which is like funny and unfortunate. Go away! Bad man. Yeah, come on. Let's see. Okay, place your bets. Can I make this shot with a 1-inch barrel? Who's the fucking gun whisperer? It's me. Okay, how do we get to the other side? Do we have a... No, we don't have a flashlight this time. It's darkness. Darkness is spreading. Let's see. Yoink. Can I get up there? Let's find out. I want it. No, come on. I want to. Actually, wait a second. If I wanted to be... If I wanted to get high... Aha! I just need to make sure I don't fucking run right off the building. Do. I mean, that's almost not even worth it. Oh well. My poor ankles. The number of games I play where like falling damage is or is not enabled is always like exciting, because you go from something with like really floaty physics where it's just like, oh, I can just like jump off of whatever, oh sweet, and not care. Oh, can I make this shot with a 1-inch barrel? I mean, no, because it's not a bullet. Pretty good. Uh-oh. I hear... Oh. Sneaky bugger. Goodbye. I was like, what's that motor noise? Oh, what do we have? Okay. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's just have a nice little sit down. Oh look, we shot right through the chair. We have mostly full magazine. Oh, live AMA, cool. No, never give me a gun that I have to control through a computer. I'm much better with real ones. I'm still learning how the controls work. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take this off full. We'll put this in. Nope. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, although that means we can do this. I'm ready to go, boys! Oh shit, I made a mess. Okay, so take this out to the ball game. No. I want to put that away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See, you don't see how blue your thumb gets. Oh. There we go. Put magazine in. Kachak. Anton Riel just subscribed, thanks to Meerkat, and Autumn Rain 92. Okay, actually, you know what? What could possibly go wrong? Oh yeah, let's do this. I'm ready to dump. Oh. Okay, there we go. Is it? Was that it? Holy shit, that was our entire magazine. Brat. Okay, well, that's yeah, that's way too fast. Okay, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a perfectly sensible amount of rounds to put in here. Racket. Check the chamber. There we go. Well, the Glock 18, I think, is like 1,800 rounds per second or something. Or a minute. Go away! Stab it. Give me your food. Yeah, that's the good shit. Ooh, a second magazine. Which is full? Empty? That looks like one round. No, I want it. We'll put that in 2. Put that in 3. Okay, actually what I'm gonna do is, can I remove, put that away? Oh yeah, that's just like empty. 5, 3. Is that okay? 4 rounds. Is there one in the chamber? Yes, there is. Ah, There we go. Are those bullets everywhere? No, they're chairs. The brief for this game is like guy wanders apartment complex learning the hard way about firearm safety. Ah, I'm breaking his ankles. I'm okay. I can still make it. No, no, no! The first game was much like this one. Oh, sweet, there we go.
The Austrian military was very happy with the Glock 17, but their elite Einsatzkommando Cobra units wanted even more firepower, so they requested a Glock that could fire in fully automatic mode.
Why?
Sometimes you just need to put 34 holes in someone in less than 2 seconds.
No, you don't. You put 34 holes in the ceiling.
Direction. Now, Glock reluctantly sent them his updated model, the Glock 18 machine pistol, an excellent tool for converting money into noise at 1200 RPM. This was a very simple conversion because it's simpler to design self-loading firearms to be fully automatic to begin with and then slow them down with a disconnector piece. Glock just added a switch to disconnect the disconnector. An enterprising Chinese gunsmith realized that you could disable the Glock 17 disconnector at home by just sticking a precisely shaped piece of metal into the backplate and started selling conversion kits. The American Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms consider that fun switch to be the world's smallest machine gun, so don't order one online, unless you're lonely and really want to hang out with an ATF squad.
That's not chambered. Now it's chambered. Fucking failure to feed. Yeah, unless you want your dog shot. Is that... Oh, there's a homie over there. There's a homie over here. You know what?
Past events that have caused recurring negative thoughts and emotions are called mental trauma. This was often the result of a sudden shift in perception. The building blocks of our self-concept are ideas about the world and our place in it. When these ideas turn out to be false, it causes a chain
Could you
reaction.
please chamber properly?
Every aspect of our life. While removing one brick from a tower can cause it to collapse, that does not mean that the problem was widespread. It was a failure in a single element. This demonstrates how critical each belief is, and how finding and removing false beliefs early can prevent a catastrophic chain reaction.
Okay, have you settled down? Where's the food? Where's the fucking food? Bullshit. Oh God. Okay, well we have like one left. I wish I had some bullets. Oh, wait, what's another bit? I'm gonna find whatever asshole's been pinning these magazines. And I'm gonna kick him right in the dick. I get fucked. Oh. Just gonna go ahead and stand directly over top of that one. Let's get this one out. So there's one in the pipe. And nothing in there. Put that away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly pull it out. Why is the safety on the trigger? Talk to Glock. I don't know. Wait a minute. Oh shit. Oh, I fucked that one up. I mean, I guess they saw Colt and were jealous. They're like, we can do that, but better. Do I want to try? No, I should probably try to make this shot from over here. Nice. So if it can't see, it can't shoot me. And if I were gonna get down there, Morty, you gotta stick that magazine way up the mag well. I mean, like way up there. Well, that's not OSHA. I don't think I want to jump. I think that'll break my knees. Oh, is that? No, that's a filler cap. I've been dropping off ledges by accident all afternoon. Because I'm stupid! Stupid! Tap, tap, tappy. Loadazine. Okay, what the fuck just happened there? Piss! I think I just did something very bad there. Put that away. There we go. Take that out nice and slow. Just rack the slide. You know how you do. Put that away. Put that round back in. Take this. I keep forgetting. There we go. Now. Okay. Okay. Had a couple failures to feed there. Hello. Tapazine.
After World War II, a military study concluded that only a quarter of American soldiers were willing to line up their sights on a human target. Now, to combat this problem, the Army found ways to dampen our natural aversion to killing one another. They replaced bullseye targets with human silhouettes, made training conditions more similar to actual combat, and trained recruits to avoid taking personal responsibility for killing. You know, after enough training, you can eventually learn to stop seeing people at all and just see silhouette targets everywhere, even in the mirror.
Whoa! I get it now. Yeah, it turns out, unlike on the internet, people are not, like, all that stoked to shoot. Oh! PogChamp MVP. Was that study debunked? That was really scary. I mean, the reason they still do... I was given to understand that bayonet drills are still done to cultivate aggression. Oh, right there.
Cooper's third rule of gun safety is to keep your finger off the trigger until your sights are on the target.
Yeah.
There are many physiological reactions that can cause your hand to tighten involuntarily. If your finger is on the trigger and you're surprised or stumble or tighten the other hand,
Or you
the
sneeze.
gun will fire and make a hole in whatever it's pointed at. This is especially important when drawing or holstering. Like takeoffs and landings in aircraft, this is when most accidents occur. If your attention wanders for a second and you try to holster your gun without removing your finger from the trigger, you will shoot yourself in the leg.
Yep.
If you're trying to draw quickly, you can easily grab the trigger and shoot yourself in the leg.
That's the reason cowboy action shooters will use wax bullets for quick draw practice. So then if you do ND into your leg, you feel embarrassed instead of being dead. I beg your pardon? Austrian piece of crap. Yeah, same with, I think, like, gun twirling and stuff like that. Come on, man! That's better. I want to see if there's any bullets in here. Whee! Oh. Well, good. We have 2 rounds. That's very good. How dare you? Me. I definitely thought I pulled that back. Oh well, I guess these, like, magazines are just not very good. The man at the store said these were the ones you wanted. Ooh. Yeet! Wait, hang on. Yeet! We're gonna have to see what kind of situation. Actually, I really want to get down to that homie there. So that would involve... There's a stairwell over there, apparently. What do I think of the Warhammer 40k bolter? I mean, it's ridiculous by design. Oh, that was a mistake. Like, they're very silly. I think you need to use a separate lens to assess. I want a mantle, though. A separate lens to assess 40k. Actually, can I? No dice. Oh well. Okay, let's crouch. Meow. Okay, so gun. Open. God damn it. That's fine. Put gun away. Put bullet inside of magazine. Retrieve gun. Just gonna tap that in. There we go. That's good. Oh, the fucking lucky headshot. Ah, piss. Oh well. I'm hoping we get to see more What's this we have here? Oh, it's the detective special. We want it. Wait, this one's clockwise. Click. Yeah, military mil-spec cardboard, like the kind I had in my unboxing video. Is that? I want it. I want it. Cool triangle jump, right? Well, now what? Uh-oh. I did not think this the whole way through. This is a bad idea. My knees. Oh, my knees. Oh, I didn't line this up well either. Click! Bullets. It's like, is it regular blue light or just a thing? Corpse Poncho for 21 months. Welcome back. The scenic poison zone. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you do have to do everything manually, which I think appeals to a very specific kind of grognard like myself. Like, I love this shit. Because I'm a dork. I don't love this shit in every game, but... Fuck! Yum, 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 yum. It's like truck. Yeah, it's basically gun simulator. Those are really nice looking trash bags. Is that a weird thing to point out? Like that these trash bags look really, really good? Come on, texture artists are underappreciated. There's another guy over there. There's some sort of asshole bucket. Oh fuck, what am I doing? What am I doing? Being a fucking pro star, that's what. Is there anything else under there? Have I seen hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades? I don't know what that is. I think there's been a couple Stalker mods that I haven't played that try to be this granular, and I honestly think that would make the game miserable. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a lot of crunch in my Stalker, but there's fucking limits to everything. Ugh. Oh shit. Yeah. Goodbye. Ah, here we go. Ha! When does this ever happen? Yeehaw. I think I'm definitely getting more of an appreciation for revolvers. I mean, because like here in Canada, the only reason you can own a restricted firearm is for like target and collecting purposes. So I'm less arsed about the practicality of them, and more about the like. See, that's fucking weird. Boink, boink, boink. And more about the hashtag aesthetics. Hunting? I don't have any interest in hunting, so that also doesn't really matter to me. I don't particularly feel like sending a bullet towards anything that's alive. Despite that being their intended purpose. It just doesn't vibe with me, you know? As the kids like to say. Ooh! No castle doctrine or defending your home. No, there's no stand your ground laws in Canada. If you shoot somebody who's trying to rob your house, you are in deep shit. Unless you can defend yourself. And I mean, it's a weird kind of difference in philosophy between the countries where it's just like, in the States, some people will just be like, yeah, if somebody tries to boost my TV, I'll kill them. Like, open. Oh, that one's sticky. The tinfoil hat. I don't understand the question. Obviously, we have a tinfoil hat. I mean, in my experience, a lot of the dudes that are supposedly into that kind of stuff are what we call LARPers. You know, they really just want to be the hero. They have no training. Come on, man! You LARP as a scientist. Ah, but if you LARP as a scientist, you're way less likely to drill a bystander or blow your own leg off.
In a disordered mind, fear and doubt will often attach itself to whatever events are happening at that moment. These misattributed, diverted feelings can become habitual, compounding the problem of accurate thinking. This leads to confusion, impaired decision-making, and more anxiety in a damaging feedback loop. By grounding thoughts in the present, one can escape this feedback loop. Where are you? What time and year is it? Who are you? What are you doing at this?
Oh, he's talking about cock and ball torture. I mean, cognitive behavioral therapy.
What do you really hear?
Pink Honey CMB for 38 months. Teacup grip? Oh, wait. Stiff upper lip? Oh, I could get core axis relock. I saw John Wick one time and I went out and bought the most tactical shit I could. You push the gun out. Push it out. You are become turret. Really? Oops. I hear something. Oh, you sneaky bastard. You are 360 cycling? Oh. Got him.
The rivalry between Colt and Smith and Wesson is as old as time itself. Assuming that the universe was created.
Tactical Potato just subscribes, thanks to
Now,
Americat.
Wesson was largely unknown at the time and still reeling from his brother's sudden death and the seizure of their gunsmithing tools by creditors. He partnered with Daniel Levitt to carefully work around Colt's patents to create a slightly different revolver based on his brother's ideas, and had started to successfully rebuild his business when Sam Colt sensed a threat to his monopoly and drove Wesson back to bankruptcy with lawsuits and legal fees. But when Colt's patent ran out, Wesson came back with a vengeance, and the Smith and Wesson versus Colt revolver debate continues to this day. Even though the modern differences consist of whether the cylinder rotates clockwise or counterclockwise and whether the cylinder release should be pulled or pushed. And ultimately, it comes down to personal preference and how they feel in the individual's hand.
I didn't know that. I was gonna be like, why not the Ruger? Yeah. Yeah, I hope to do more videos on this kind of topic, because the reception to my unboxing video of Soviet surplus was pretty good. And if I can find a way to I kind of want to have that content as part of my thing that I do, but also like kind of discreet from myself, because that's a like topic that not everybody's super cool with, and I don't blame them. So it'll be something that's like accessible at your option. I do definitely take more after channels like CN Arsenal and Forgotten Weapons. Like that's kind of like my sphere of interest in a nutshell. So yeah, I mean, Corvus is right. You watch Forgotten Weapons and then you get all these shitheads recommended to you. I went looking for like reloading information on something, and they had like a pre-roll to like the liberals. And I was like, I just want to learn how to reload obsolete cartridges, please. I was just like, it's like, as much shit as I talk about anime fandom, gun fandom is by and far away the worst one there is. Holy jumping shitballs. You want to have a bad time. When did I do an unboxing video? A month ago or something? If somebody wants to link the Vimeo, yeah, I had a tweet that was a joke that became not a joke, where I was like, hey, would anybody like to watch me unbox a crate of 70s Soviet surplus ammo? And so I crowdfunded it, and then I turned it into like a sort of a history, a history slash unboxing video. And it turned out really well, and I think people enjoyed it. And I found out a few things that I didn't know. There's a tape around here.
Smith and Wesson kept iterating on their revolver design in response to increasing demands from military and police around the world, and combined all of that feedback in 1899 into their 10th model, the creatively named Smith and Wesson Military and Police Revolver. Well, since body shaming had not yet been invented, they sold it in all sorts of shapes, with rounded or square butts and barrels ranging from 2 to 6.5 inches in length. The main innovation of the Model 10 was combining the swing-out cylinder pin with the hand ejector rod, making it much more reliable than previous attempts at this design. This was the first revolver that combined fast reloading, reliability, and accuracy, and sold accordingly. It is arguably the best-selling handgun of all time.
Well, now I need one. God damn it.
In 1915, the design is widely considered to be perfect. In the following 100 years, there have been no significant improvements on this design.
Yeah, that's probably one that's gotta make my list. See, if I was smart, I would get people to... I would crowdsource acquisitions so that I could do videos about them. Oh, there's a dangerous precedent. Oh, would you look at that?
When explorers die of dehydration, their water bottles are usually not empty. They were saving their resources for later, when it got really bad. When the threat kills people by suicide, it usually turns out that they never asked their family or friends for help. They were saving that for later, when it got really bad. If you are under attack by the threat, ask for help now. There is no later. This building, this place, it doesn't make much sense. Like, while I know this isn't the same room as before, it still feels familiar. It's more like a fictional place than the real world. It's like someone made copies of copies and lost the original intent of all the objects long ago.
Oh! Hooray! The sleeper has awakened! Oh, it's time! Stopping power! Okay. Wait. Is there a mag in it? Colt patented fascist remover. Mop. Let's see. God damn it. Wow, you can actually see the locking lugs on the inside. I think the 1911 is another one on my acquisition list. Just because it's... The weird thing is that it, like... I would want a... like an original GI issue one, because there's been like 50 squintillion variants. And finding like a regular one is not that easy. They don't teach firearm safety or training in schools. But when you take your course for possession and acquisition, you do, which I think I'm very grateful actually for how Canadian gun laws work, because they just kind of make sense, honestly. The process, well, first of all, Canadian gun laws are national, which means it's one set of rules for the whole country. Okay. I'm still alive.
Together, we have laid the foundation. You have shown great potential, but the potential is yet to be realized.
Yeah, I just ND'd into my
message.
foot.
Can you hear it? There is an insidious force moving through your media, weakening the mind and causing widespread dysfunction. We call this
ND means
the
negligent discharge,
We have developed a technique
which
called
basically just means
mind
the gun
training.
went off when you didn't want it to. It covers a lot of
A
different.
new set of tapes has been issued to train
I'll wait till this
and
is over.
prepare you.
There's a little bit of debate over whether there's a meaningful difference between negligent discharge and accidental discharge, because negligent discharge is like you fucked up and the gun went off. Accidental discharge is like there was a mechanical malfunction that caused it to go off. I think some people would debate that like every unintentional discharge is a negligent one, because you should always be pointing in a safe direction. You should always have your finger off the trigger. Manateo just subscribed. Right, I was talking about in Canada. So let's say you want to own a gun in Canada, and the government's like, okay, take this safety course that teaches you to not be a complete wally. Make an application with all your information. You need 2 references who can vouch for your character, and you also need your current and previous conjugal partner to sign off on it. So they do a lot of looking into your background to make sure that you're not a maniac. And I like that. It takes a while for the process to go through, but I'm just like, well, that seems fine. It's like you take training to drive a car. Oh, hang on a second. 2.
Each receiver will train with a core mind tech. This functions as a checklist and readies the mind for action. It allows you to break from a reactive cycle.
Or you had mandatory
caused by
28-day
outside
wait period.
influence, and allows you to regain control. Like all mind tech, your core is a sequence of thoughts. Where are you? What is your name? What is today's date? What is your firearm? Then take a deep breath and listen.
Yeah, so you send it off to Miramachi for some fucking reason, which is all the way on the east end of the country, and they hum and haw at it for a while. Some people get them fast, some people get them slow, and then you're allowed to purchase and or acquire firearms and ammunition. But even then you have to abide by all the rules for storage and transport and stuff, because there's like prescriptions on it's like, always keep it locked up at home, never keep it loaded, keep the ammo in a separate place. You know, it's like all this other like pretty common sense stuff that you have to abide by. You know, and some of it seems like a little needlessly restrictive, but it's like, it's never gonna bite anybody in the ass. So, you know. Eee. It's oh, is he just gonna fucking camp there? What an asshole. Without wanting to get too far into the weeds with the discussion, it's very different in the States because, like, it's more a part of their national identity, and there's this whole thing. But yeah, it's one of them things. God damn it. Well, at least it was pointed in a safe direction. There's a copy pasta going around about negligent discharges, and the meme is that you add one every time and they just get worse and worse. Oh, there's the safety. Okay. There's nobody down. Oh, okay. Well, maybe somebody on this on street level. Oh, sneaky peeky. Oh shit! Oh man! I got a stovepipe. And wait. There we go. A stovepipe is I think it's when the round fails to extract all the way and just gets like clipped and it just sticks out like a cigar or a stovepipe, I guess. There's a variety of different malfunctions, and they probably didn't put in every single last one because that would be crazy. I'm glad we don't need to worry about bore obstructions in this game. I hope we don't have to worry about bore obstructions. Just like, bang, bang, pop, that was weird, boom! Bore obstructions are no joke. You ever want to, like, if you ever want to turn a gun into a hand grenade, try firing into something that's already in the barrel. Just no good. It's very bad. Can it see me through this? Okay. Why am I ignoring help in diary files? So most of the time I will avoid stopping to read stuff when I'm streaming just because it's like, it can be an interruption. Plus, you know, reading instructions is for lames. If I was playing this by myself, I would definitely be listening to it. But the purpose here is entertainment more than anything. So if I fuck up and don't read something, then everybody else gets to have a good time. I need to check what my... Oh. Oh no. Oh, I'm such a fuck up. I sent back to the Fisher Price gun. Oh, what's this now? Ooh, what's this? Oh, fuck.
While some concepts are useful, others are the exact opposite. These terminating thoughts take complex and useful ideas and turn them into a simplistic cliche that is as incorrect as it is useless. The appeal of these thoughts is that they give a false feeling of certainty and authority, but they block true mental development. The functional mind questions and observes. It looks inward at the form of ideas applied in the mind as well as outward in the world. It views uncertainty as the twin sibling of curiosity. The dead mind is constructed of terminating thoughts. There is no room for feelings beyond a thin, fragile mockery of self-satisfaction. Personality is replaced with rote, checkbox-ticking behavior and reactivity. Human interaction becomes a grotesque parody, where anything that doesn't fall neatly into a simplistic taxonomy of behavior gets ignored or assaulted. This causes a person to become less and less, until ultimately they vanish.
I wonder if Jeff Bezos is working today. This is a Colt Model 10. I don't think the Webley's in this game. That's too far. Who put these containers up here? It's Zinch for 29 months and variable for 76 months. The Smith & Wesson 500. I mean, it could be in this game. I don't know if it is. I wouldn't want to have it. Just be like, ah, yes, the old Wrist Breaker 3000. Is that? No, that's just regular lighting. It's just like, okay, so what purpose does this particular firearm like what applications does it have? Target shooting and dangerous game. Yeah. Also, it makes my pee-pee the big pee-pee. Ah, my feet! It shot my feet off. Oh, we've got a Glockazine. With some bullets. God, I don't know how to read this fucking thing. Shit. Fuck. Okay, wait. Okay, so we did have a full magazine. Yoink. That's such a great quality of life thing that if there's tons of bullets together, they just... Okay, so this time let's do this properly. Remove the magazine. Put away. Bullet, 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 bullet. Sorry, cartridge. Oh, there's one in the chamber. How about that? A herb. Okay. Fighting tigers out in India. Out in India. Yeah. Oh!
The mind kill degrades the condition of firearms, making them much more likely to malfunction. You can clear most malfunctions by tapping the magazine to make sure it's seated, racking the slide to chamber a new round, and then bang, you're ready to go. Tap, rack, bang.
Unless you had a squib and then tap, rack, grenade. If your firearm has a weird sounding report, stop. I mean, I don't know what it's like elsewhere, but like if you get a weird report or like a failure to fire, you aim it downrange for 60 seconds and then fuck with it to see if anything's messed up. Stop, drop, and mop. Tappy, tappy, tappy. Ooh. Oh, hello. I think it's in full auto. There's like tons of ammunition based malfunctions. Hang fires I don't think happen too often. I think that they might be a bigger problem with like older ammunition, which has been like maybe sitting in a warehouse in Kazakhstan for like the past 40 years. And like you pull the trigger, it goes click, and you're like that. It goes click, and you're like, oh, that's weird. And then like 10 seconds later, it just decides to go off. Connect and consume 5 tapes. Ooh, we got the coltazine. Oh, wait, it's got a light on it? That's hot. Okay, so let's check the condition. Let's check the condition of our weapon. There's one in the chamber. There's no magazine in it. I'm gonna put it away. Put that away. Oops. Okay. Very slowly take that out. Put... There we go. Okay. Yeah, the other one is a squib load, which is a underpowered cartridge or like failure for the powder to burn or something like that, where it will fire with enough velocity to, well, with enough power to drive the bullet out of the cartridge, but sometimes it'll get stuck in the barrel. And just like pop, and you're like, oh, that's weird. And if you reflexively rack one into the chamber, you will wish you hadn't. If somebody has that that cross section of the revolver with like 7 or 8 bullets like stacked up with themselves, like I see every time I see that picture, I scream. Yeah, it's so horrifying because the number of bullets in there means that someone fired a full cylinder of 6, reloaded, and kept shooting. So be like, why isn't my gun working? Ah! Oh. Oh, did I get the motor?
Many people believe that the brain is the seat of consciousness, yet important thoughts and feelings are carried out in ganglia, clusters of neurons found throughout the body. The mind stretches within the body and controls it. Conditions in the body reflect the mind, and damage to the body is damage to the mind as well. Cooper's second rule of gun safety is to never point the gun at something you are not willing to destroy.
Yep.
Now this seems obvious, but is easy to forget in the moment. If you are training at the range and a burning hot shell casing falls down your shirt, are you prepared to keep the gun pointed at the target? If the gun malfunctions, are you sure you won't point it sideways to get a better look at what's wrong? What if you were preparing to take it apart for routine maintenance? Are you still paying attention to which way the barrel is pointing? Many accidents take place while cleaning guns, because that's often when we let our guard down.
That's so fucked to me because it's like, take the fucking ammo out first! The first thing is you take all the bullets out! You do that first! If I want to get a better look, you know, you'll do the sort of like but the worst one is the Hey Steve, I think something's fucked up about this. Strats. Some of the best firearms training is just watching gun fail videos. Because like, once you're done screaming, oh, you got me. Once you're done screaming at the things people do, you'd be like, no, I must never do that. I must never ever do that. God damn it. I have a gun made entirely out of chocolate. I forgot about it. Somebody sent it to me. Ooh. Come on! No, I never got around to eating it. I thought I was saving it for later. I think it's all bloomed now, unfortunately, but 5, 6. Okay, we'll deal with that asshole later. Oh, here's one. Fuck! I definitely thought I did. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Bloom doesn't make it go totally bad. Yeah, somebody sent me a chocolate Tokarev. It's a TT-33 that's made out of chocolate. It's really kind of cute. Okay, so there's a dude up here. Did I get him already? Ah! Oh, fuck! God damn it! I forgot about it. Lucky son of a bitch.
It's common knowledge that some needs are a higher priority than others. People note that in order to pursue some, others must be fulfilled first. They frame the complex situation using a simple, unrealistic examples, like how you can't be happy if you don't have air to breathe. These simplifications are used to hide more complex truths, that the body sustains the mind, and the mind sustains the body. The most present needs are in the domain of the mind. Without baseline function of thought, you can find yourself without the will to move or eat. Strengthening the mind by developing focus and resilience is the goal of a technique we call Mind Tech.
Mind Tech. We don't borrow, we don't lease, we don't rent the mind, we take the mind. We sculpt the mind. My name is Mentalk, the mind fucker. We don't romance. We don't date the mind. We. Ooh. I didn't mean it. Did I get that thing you sent me? I don't know. Is it in mail time? Is it supposed to be opened on mail time? Oh, we're in the bedroom. Oh, it's Harvey Birdman. Did you get that thing I sent you? Is that popcorn? Yeah, consume tapes. How do you think you're playing them? Dangly parts. What a weird show. Can we just talk a minute about what a weird fucking show Harvey Birdman was? It's like, let's take a 60s cartoon about a flying... Well, he didn't... Yeah, he had flying as a power. Like, one of those 60s, like, I want to say Hanna-Barbera cartoons. I guess they must have licensed the IP and turn it into ostensibly a law procedural, but also just like a surrealist fucking weirdo shit. Oh. Hi. Yeah, it's very weird. I think I like that way more than Space Ghost. I only saw a little bit of Space Ghost and it didn't seem all that great, if I'm honest. Like, there was the weirdness, but like the writing in Harvey Birdman was really, really snappy. Like, it was very well written. I guess he's history. Ba-doop boop boop ba-doop boop boop ba-doop boop 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 ba-doop boop ba-doop. Ouch, my ankles. Have I seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas? Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas is one of my favorite books, and the movie adaptation is quite good. IMO. Like, I think they did a pretty decent job of condensing everything that's in that book into a film. It's so fucking weird. I've read that book a bunch of times, and like, I don't know how to describe it, because like, it's about the American dream, and like, I almost want to say you need to read it a couple times to figure out what the hell that even means. Like, in the book, which I think was written during the late 60s or early 70s, I think, or at least takes place during that time. Yeah, it must be the 70s. He talks about what they're doing as a, quote, gross physical salute to the endless possibilities in this country. And I think that that's maybe, like, the whole thing in a nutshell. It's just like, they go to Vegas, the most,
The
like...
world of the mind stretches far to the horizon. In this space, it's tempting to dwell in the past or explore possible futures. Attention flits from one distant idea to the next, visiting 100 unlikely scenarios, spreading thinner and thinner. This is the unfocused mind. In contrast, sharp focus is always concentrated on the present moment. What action do you have to take right now? Each new moment necessitating the next thought and action in a correct sequence.
Vegas is a profoundly twisted place. I've only been twice, and still not really had like the Vegas experience, mainly because a lot of what Vegas has to offer I'm mercifully not interested in. I'm not into gambling. I don't drink or do drugs, or anything else. So that sort of leaves the like shows and entertainment, but it's just like this weird. I think Graham on one of the travel logs described it best, and he may have been paraphrasing somebody else when he said that like Vegas is America the ride. It's like America's a weird country to start with, and if you had something that really exaggerates all the aspects of like what is quintessentially American, then you get Vegas. It's like, we built this oasis and like profanity against God in the middle of a desert because fuck you, we can. It's so weird. When the other really weird thing that makes it especially peculiar for me personally is goodbye. Oh. The last time I went there, we went to the Atomic Testing Museum because as if Vegas wasn't strange enough just on its own, just existing and being Las Vegas, Nevada. No, it's right next door to the birth of the atomic age. Fuck you! And it's... If you get the chance, go. It's so fucking weird. I don't think I could actually summarize the American Dream very quickly. It's a multi-layered kind of thing. There's kind of like this idea that everybody's like one score away from like enormous wealth and prosperity and success, and that like anybody can have it. And that's of course horse shit. Like that's just what the owners of everything want you to think. And maybe nowhere else is that more evident than in Vegas, where it's just like just one spin is going to change your life and fix all your problems. It won't. The house always wins. But it's this idea that like you could have everything go topsy-turvy. I think that's the reason why shows like American Pickers and Storage Wars are so popular, because it's people like chasing that big score. It's just like, oh yeah, you know, we paid a tiny amount of money for tons of stuff and now we're rich. I think that's a profoundly appealing notion. So like pay attention to that next time you watch TV and just be like, you know, big money, big prizes. Like it's a complete grift, because, you know, for I think regrettably a lot of Americans are made to believe that they're temporarily inconvenienced millionaires, which unfortunately advises some not so great behavior. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, it's definitely becoming an international kind of phenomenon, but there's just a particular way that it's portrayed or expressed, I suppose. Anyway, read the book. I wanted to read more of Hunter S. Thompson's books, but oh.
We live in a world in which hostile thoughts and ideas are constantly present in the media, pressing in on our consciousness. Events are often also outside of our control, but not outside of control. Others use these concepts and events to create this anxiety. Thoughts flow in a sequence, and by inserting harmful media into your life, your thoughts can be hijacked. Once you are behaving in a reactive state, you will spread these contaminated ideas to others, allowing them to degrade more people. Practice basic media safety. Control your information environment.
Kill your TV.
And don't react.
You can carry more than one magazine. I just didn't want that one because it's pinned. This is a 45 ACP. You'll stop in power. Yeah, I mean, like, I hope that we're going to be... I mean, I think whether anybody likes it or not, we're undergoing a massive paradigm shift. Because, like, people are waking up and smelling the bullshit. Their ability to do anything about that is debatable, but I really hope that they're successful. Because that would be great for everyone. Tino Didrikson for 57 months, and T-Dome Camp for 17 months. And 47-150N for 37 months. Rising Tide does lift all ships. This channel just becomes like a big political tirade.
If you run out of ammo, you can no longer defend yourself against kill drones. However, they are predictable, and with enough focus, you can get past them without using your firearm at all.
No! Horton Fierce 100 bits. It does come in tactical. Yeah, my next video, because I got people to vote on it, is going to be a Mosin Nagant 9130. Which I'm going to strip and talk about. And I've done the research for it. Turns out that gun's really interesting. I end up finding out plenty about stuff that I didn't know. Are you serious? I'll be back. Hang on. I just gotta get some bullets into this stupid thing. Come on! Bastard. Ah! Yo, mama. Oh, shit. Gotta get a hex receiver. I already have one. I'll have to explain a few things elsewhere because I've been very measured with how much I talk about my hobbies. Wait, where is it? Where the fuck is my magazine? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pescadios! Where's my magazine? Oh, I'm pressing R by mistake. I thought I was pressing E and it wasn't doing anything. I hear a kill drone. He is stored in the gun. Yes, there's plenty of revolvers in this game. They're... Oh, there it is. Ah! Nope, 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 nope.
The body and mind are linked. Physical actions are a manifestation of mental actions. Thus, training to protect the body also protects the mind. Controlling your environment controls your thoughts. You,
oh, fuck!
your environment are part
what?
of a larger
Oh,
whole.
shit!
Control.
Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no!
Control your fate.
Oh, fuck. Whee! Fuck. Oh, shit. That was bad. Okay. Oh, it's Glockazine time. Oh! Ba-doop, boop, 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 boop. Burp, 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 burp. There's a lot of balloons out here. Peekaboo! Okay, I think I got it. Oh.
Kill drones don't feel pain, don't feel fear. They will keep trying to kill you until you make it physically impossible for them to function. The surest way to disable them completely is to destroy their batteries, found in the thickest part of the base of turrets or the rear body of flying drones.
Sorry, what? The fuck you mean flying drones? Oh god. Just what we need. That's gonna be fucking sweet. What the fuck? I definitely pushed that slowly last time. God damn it. I feel super robbed there. Oh, what do you know? I don't think Glock has a manual safety. No, it doesn't. Yeah, the safety on the Glock is on the trigger. It's a little, like, wibbly. Revolvers don't have safeties because the safety is the heavy double action trigger pull. I have that right, right? Right? Right, right? Right. The thing with the safety, like, I mean, jokes, obviously, because I'm, like, shooting myself a lot in this game because I don't have actual manual control. It's only as good as your ability to remember to use it. Which is not to say that they're not a good idea. The safety is not carrying it loaded. Yeah, that's... Yeah! I like that safety. Like, you have to... It's not foolproof, but, like, it is difficult to fire a revolver by accident. Like, if you've cocked it in single action mode, then you're asking for a disaster. But if it's like loaded, hammer down, it's probably okay. But yeah, the best bet is just like manage when you actually load stuff. There we go. Did that? Really? Yoink. Ooh, a second Glockazine. Well, better than nothing. The X's on the magazine means that it's being pinned, so that you can't fill it the entire way. Which is an interesting gameplay feature that they added. Ooh, a Frash Right. Oh, so it is. can hear one. Where is it? Oh, is it in here? Hey! Where is it? Oh, that homie's just ready to go, huh? Fuck a shitcock! If you could go ahead and feed properly, that would be great. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
When confronting the threat, a receiver must always remain calm. Most people panic under pressure and shoot before properly aiming. Remember that it's better to fire one shot that hits than 10 shots that miss.
Yep. Okay, yeah, where can we learn gun kata? So here's the hope that we can do a tactical reload this time. Oh, come on! Never play again. Definitely should have put it on auto. 45 automatic Longslide mit Lasertargeter. God damn it. Ooh, a lathe! Why the fuck is it backwards? Oh, I guess it's in storage, so it doesn't need to be the right way. I don't know why that tilts me so much. This is like actually a reasonably well rendered lathe, and it's parked the wrong way around. But maybe not. Like, if it's in storage, then that's perfectly reasonable, because nobody's gonna fucking use it. I'm so weird. No. Don't want to. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
The first conflict with radical Islamic insurgents in the Philippines in 1899, when they politely asked the Moro people to stop enslaving Christians. U.S. soldiers were used to fighting enemies who would surrender when shot, or at least make some attempt at self-preservation. The Moro swordsmen were different. .38 caliber bullets didn't seem to stop them at all. If anything, they just made them even holier. Soldiers favor the direct approach, so they asked for bigger bullets. But how big exactly? Colonels Thompson and Lagarde performed a series of controversial and morbid tests to determine the stopping power of various cartridges by firing them into hanged human bodies and live cows. After 2 days of tests, they decided that the new 1911 pistol should fire .45 caliber rounds. Now, Thompson later designed a submachine gun, nicknamed the Tommy gun, that fired those same bullets, presumably to defend against attack by 30 to 50 feral cows.
Wow. The tea is strong today. That ain't none of my business. That's... Ah! Wait, did I get... Oh, is that the ammo I got? Yeah, did I get the magazine? I think that's what I... Oh, okay. So that's the ammo in the back. There's the optic, batteries, and shit. Interesting. I guess that means I don't get as much ammo. Well, maybe. Why? I'm so bad at this game. Oh, dear God. Fucking stovepiped. Oh wait, double feed? I had a different malfunction that time. Interesting. I promise you I'm not this bad IRL. Let's see. There's no magazine. Okay. That's fucking weird. Oh, it's full. Fuck doors. Whoops. The red things are balloons full of bullets.
Control your breathing as you approach the door, slowly slicing the pie as you go. You're in the fatal funnel now as you move in a semicircle past the door, but don't rush. See everything. Focus beyond that front sight. Let your body aim for you. Breathe. Corners clear. It's time to choose a direction and commit. Left or right? Which way lies victory? Which way death? Only one way to find out.
YOLO swag.
Don't dawdle in the doorway. You're a silhouette and that's where the guns are aimed. And sweep the room smoothly to encompass the whole space. It's a difficult thing, but practice makes perfect. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast.
This sort of like series of meditation tapes on how to gunfight. Ah, there's one. Oh shit.
While physical training is less important than mental conditioning, receivers know that the two are linked. To move the body requires thought and focus, and similarly, certain actions and physical situations induce specific states of mind. By training one, you train the other.
Mane Padme gun. Ooh. Aha! Oh boy, okay. Let's not fuck this up. Oh, when do we get to do this? Don't, ND. Let's dump on some fools. West side, y'all! Well, that didn't work at all. Oh man! This game would be a nightmare if it was multiplayer. Well, back to old reliable. Some fucker put one in there. Oh, I guess I should probably grab these. Probably need them. Oh, garbage. Balls. There we go. Who's a good boy? It's you. There's a tape in the vicinity. I think it's up here. No? Where the fuck is it? Oh.
Receivers know that the biggest predictor of success is true grit, the ability to maintain resolve in the face of adversity. The only way to develop this trait is through practice.
Where the fuck? I feel robbed. What? I for sure held it that time. Fuck's sake. Oh well. This is the weirdest Slenderman ever. Yeah, can you imagine this game with Slenderman? You would just like catch your bullets. Hello. Or Henlo. Are you still there? Okay, that one was on me. Fuck! Oh, god damn it. Actually, I mean, like, what you can do. Bop it. Pull it. Load it. Spin it. Pull it. Pull it. Dee dee Mao. Pass it. Oh, I guess I should probably actually load this thing.
Cooper's fourth rule of gun safety is to know your target and what is beyond it. Bullets can penetrate a lot farther than most people think. How many interior sheetrock walls do you think a typical 9mm bullet will go through? 1? 2? More like 20. In a typical gunfight, more shots miss than hit, but all bullets end up somewhere. Unless you live alone in a rural area, there is no pistol or rifle at risk. Even hollow point rounds often miss or fail to expand. The safest choice for an effective internal home defense weapon in a populated area is a pump-action shotgun loaded with a small buckshot or large birdshot.
No, you want an AR-15, obviously. Jesus. I mean, that's what the ammo-sexuals told me. It's like, home defense? AR-15. Because 5.56 indoors, fuck my neighbors. Fuck them. Yeah, RPG-7 is probably better. I mean, like an Obrez is really what you want. Just like blow half of your house off, and then anybody, you know, anybody left is, you know what they get it. Yeah, flamethrower is probably a good one. The tape key. I think I got him. Ooh. The prompt for when there's a tape nearby, I really like. It just lets you zero in on where the fuck they are a little bit better. There's one around here. Actually, a punt gun is really what you want. Bring back punt guns. See, if you ever start talking about less lethal ammunition, you'll have people saying, it's like, no man, you're gonna have a crackhead. You're gonna have 6 crackheads kick your door down and try to fuck your dog. And if you don't have an MG34, well, you're fucking stupid.
The first rule of gun safety is that guns are always loaded. Even if you've just unloaded it seconds ago or seen someone else do it, it is still loaded. Now, this may seem illogical, but
it's
you
not.
need to practice your double-think mind attack and truly believe that it's true. Most lethal gun accidents are caused by thinking a gun is empty when it's not. For example, if someone is trying to unload a gun, they might pull back the slide to eject the cartridge in the chamber and then remove the magazine. From your receiver training, of course, you know that this sequence is incorrect. The gun is now loaded. But are you sure that you would notice this mistake 100% of the time? Would you trust someone else to notice 100% of the time?
Fuck them.
That's why
I'll verify
every gun as if it's loaded, and to do that reliably, you must truly believe that it's loaded.
When is assuming it's loaded ever gonna bite you in the ass? Okay, so in combat, but like how many of us watching right now are in combat? We're talking civilian gun ownership, right? It's probably fine. I mean, more than anything, just like verify its condition, whether it's loaded or not, but like err on the side of it being able to shoot you. You're in combat with Bagel. Do not aim center mass on a Bagel. You will miss. Oh, wow. That was the dumbest thing I've said in a while. Sorry, old yeller. Oh my god, are you still alive? Stop! Just go to sleep. I can't take it anymore. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Quirk for 49 months and Xanto 69 with 50 bits. Boy!
Many theories exist on the nature of the mind. Do we live in a simulation? Are our thoughts the result of chemicals and structures formed by random mutations? Or perhaps we are gifted with a soul by a higher power. The reason these questions persist is because previous attempts have failed to find a convincing answer. What is clear is that the mind harbors immense power over perception, and that changing perception changes the most important aspects of reality.
Oh, this fucking one. I don't even want to go this way. Oh, come on! God damn it. Well, this is awkward. Just... Man, if Wolfire collaborated with the guys who made Super Hot, that would be pretty wild. Super misfire. Super misfire. Whoa. I got a fucking parkour for a minute there. Where is it? Where is it? Is it below me? Where? Is it above me? Oh, come on. Why? No, come on. Really? It's in the shitter? How come I can't open it? It's gotta be upstairs. But there's no upstairs. I'm confused. Wait, is it out on this ledge? Aha!
In the face of frustration, it's normal to feel anger and disappointment. Receivers are trained to understand and accept these feelings and allow them to flow through their mind unobstructed and out the other side, leaving only clarity
and poop. Haha! Okay, there's one more tape for me to get. Let's not fuck this up. Oh, who cares?
Pumpkin, don't come in the garage. Call your mommy. She will know what to do. Please, please, don't go in the garage. It's off limits. Love, Daddy.
He got him. How can I tell when I need to unload? I can't, I'm guessing. Got my Glocknade. Giggle switch activate. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. You're a different one. Shit! Oh, fucking... What's happening to me? Okay, we're alive somehow. Where's the put gun down button? It was just It's a prank, bro. Oh, Jesus. Audius with 50 bits, thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, where's the, like, safe condition self? That's like when you unload, rack, leave the slide open, put the gun on the ground, and then lie down on the ground yourself. It's like, okay, time to not be dangerous. I'm gonna have a little nap here. I love this mag. Oh, never noticed this one before. Oi! Is there a second one? Sneaky bugger.
I can't take this meaningless existence anymore. There's no point to anything. We're just killing time until the heat death of the universe. Nobody will remember us. Nobody cares if I live or die.
Nonsense.
All of humanity is just mold on an orange. I don't even know why I'm writing this. Goodbye.
Oh no! Okay. I think the in-game explanation is mind tech. Hence the helmet. Threat recovery tape is a tape for getting through the threat tape without dying. Cool. Gosh darn it. Please, chamber. That's more like it. I disagree. The helmet is totally helping. You'll notice I haven't gotten down to one of those yet. I do wonder what was in the garage, though.
We are all taught to carefully monitor what.
Ay, ay, oh, yo. God damn it. Ah. Wait, what? What? Demoted? Oh, fuck. Failure to extract. Oh shit. Hang on. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Lock it. I see. Okay. That's what I get for rigging. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Tape detected.
When performing at a peak condition, often the deciding factor is mental state. Ideas have a form and a weight. When you become dedicated to an idea, it takes on a new dimension. It becomes denser, tougher to move, intractable.
God damn it.
This tenacious stubbornness is required
Fuck.
to become a receiver.
Okay, let's start again. There we go. Oh, I should probably get the bullets out of this thing. Bullets.
This tape is designed to test your focus in the face of distraction. Maintain focus on your breathing. How did you do? If your attention wandered, that is normal. Just notice that without judgment. Let's try again. Good job.
That's really fucking weird, man. Just empty your mag. Always treat your mind as if it's loaded.
When John Moses Browning finished the Colt 1911 pistol, the streets of Ogden, Utah were still lit by gas lamps and echoed with the clatter of horse-drawn carriages. Now, while Zeppelins, propeller planes, and bell-bottom pants came and went, his 1911 pistol is still holding its own in militaries and law enforcement around the world. As the son of a polygamist Mormon gunsmith, Browning had 21 siblings, which may explain his fascination with automatic weapons.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Many of America's small arms in World War I and II, including the Browning automatic rifle, 1917 light machine gun, M2 heavy machine gun, and the Auto 5 shotgun. He eventually died at his workbench while working on the Browning high-power pistol, which was so high-powered that it took his breath away.
Wait, what? Did he seriously die working on the Browning HP? Citation needed. I'm okay. No, I'm not. Oh god, don't demote me again. Oh, that sucks. I think I'm supposed to be kicked off shortly. Yeah, isn't there like a stream coming up or something? Because my ears are starting to hurt. Yeah, what's the next one? FNTF. 15 minutes. I'm not playing in the Can Lender tonight because I think it's digital. I'm one of those paper peons. I miss playing Paper Magic. Where the frick? Oh, there it is.
I'm so sorry. I've always been such a disappointment. I would have just kept getting more pathetic.
Cheer up, emo kid!
I can't stand to be a burden on you any longer. I hope one day you can forgive me. I love you. I'm sorry.
Joke's on you! Stupid gun. Oh wait, hold on. You just rewatched Chernobyl HBO drama. Do you have a go-to documentary on the subject? True Battle of Chernobyl, I think, might be my fave. There's a bunch of them that I play every year. Wait. Oh, that's like a little over a week away. Fuck, it snuck up on me again. Yeah, that one's specifically because there's one documentary, Countdown to Disaster, that I like because it talks about like the actual night of the incident itself, and then True Battle is about the cleanup, and then there's like a Horizons documentary called Inside the Sarcophagus, where it was about the sort of like post-mortem. I really thought it was dead. So you sort of get the like beginning, middle, and end. I imagine that there's like a new one because now that they've constructed and put into place the new safe confinement, there's a lot to be said about that. That fucking project is bananas. It's absolutely crazy. The new safe confinement is the shed that was built to go over the old sarcophagus in its entirety. It is the largest human-made movable structure ever built. It's like a giant Zeppelin hangar. And it was so heavy that they had to slide it into place on Teflon rails. It's completely hermetically sealed. It passed its trials, I think like last year, maybe the year before. And it's now, I think they're now beginning work in earnest. And they have like all this like robotically controlled infrastructure for like waste disposal and all sorts of shit. It's fucking nuts. Like, part of me is like a little bit sad that I'll never get to see the old sarcophagus in situ, but like, well, what you gonna do? I had not quite 30 years, but the core is still emitting heat. I don't know if I don't think it's still hot. It's still very radioactive. Like, the biggest problem about the site, I think, is like radioactive dust, because there's a shit ton of fuel all like melted there, and they were relieved to find that it had turned into corium, which was reasonably stable. But over the years, even that has sort of degraded, and they're now just sort of like, we need to put it away. This is like, this operation is to like, once and for all, kind of put the whole thing to bed. Yeah, I heard that the Red Forest caught fire. That's bad. That's really bad. I mean, Chernobyl was the worst case scenario, and I don't want to tempt fate because it could have been worse. The reality of the corium reaching the water that they poured was gonna be real bad. There's like there's controversy over like how bad it might have been and how likely it was, but the like nightmare scenario would have been like a 40 megaton thermal explosion. Well, at least I didn't shoot myself that time. Well, the coal miners didn't install the heat exchanger at all, actually. They dug, they were supposed to, and they dug and opened it up. The heat exchanger was never installed. They just filled it with concrete. I mean, I think that was still worth doing, and it was still a worthwhile hedge, if nothing else. It's weird, right? Because, you're dealing with like percentages and stuff. It's like, okay, well, if we do nothing, there's a chance it'll be okay, and there's a chance it will destroy Europe. So...
Indecision and anxiety are the natural result of disordered thoughts. Ideas have weight and potential. They exist in a sequence, linked to other concepts that precede and follow them. Mental exercises will forge these broken links into an unbreakable chain.
Earth Omega for 33 months. Welcome back. And I should get atomic watermelon, atomic marshmallow, and my friend Jack's on here to talk about nuclear stuff because we're all really into it. Atomic Marshmallow, who did our she's the artist who did the playmat. Why the fuck? And she works in the nuclear fuel industry. Must be careful to not say nuclear. I'm from Canada. Oh. Yeah, I mean, like, there's no shortage of nuclear accidents. The problem is that, like, most of them are because of greed and, like, negligence and shit. Which sucks. It's way complicated to get into Overstream, but like it's a hell of a drug. I did do a stand-up routine once about nuclear history, but I don't think I'm actually that well suited for actual stand-up. However, I think that the content had legs, and I do want to do like maybe a comic book or like coffee table book or something about it, because there's so many crazy stories about nuclear history, which is why I'm so interested in it. Like, this is within the last couple years. They were doing some demolition and remediation stuff at the Hanford site, and they found, by accident, the oldest sample of plutonium. It was in a vault that was buried, and inside the vault was a jug. And inside the jug was plutonium, and there was a hand-lettered note on it saying, like, for recovery later. Like, literally, actually, like, there was, you know, like one of those, like, ring jugs. I think it was full of, like, tailings or some sort of liquid. And they wanted to keep it to reconstitute it later because, like, right at the beginning of the Manhattan Project, plutonium was really difficult and expensive to make. And so every last little tiny bit you had to keep track of. There was a story on Elemental Videos, or I think it's, no, Periodic Videos. It's the channel with the science guy. What the fuck? I'm okay. Where he talks about a colleague of his who worked in the British nuclear industry, and one night he was really tired, and he accidentally spilled the entire British supply of plutonium on a table, because at that time they didn't have much, and he just like, whoops, and he was like, Oh, fuck. What am I gonna do? And so what he did was he sawed the section of table out where the spill had occurred. He burnt that section and reconstituted the plutonium from the ashes. But at that point, he was so exhausted that he couldn't deal with the table. And in the morning, they're like, "How come there's a hole in this table?" All the stories are like that. It's yeah. I do want to share with people at some point why this is so fascinating to me. It's like when they discovered radium and they started putting it in everything. Like, definitely didn't see that coming. Like they put it in water purifiers, clock dials. They put it in chocolate. They put it in prophylactics. Yeah, toothpaste. There's like Fiesta ware. This is like a fun one where I want to say like in the 70s, there was these very brightly colored, sort of Mexican styled cookware, or like earthenware, and they achieved that color by using uranium. And if you served certain acidic foods on that cookware, there was the chance that you could get exposed to alpha particles. So they didn't sell that anymore, but you can pick it up. God, I'm gonna talk your ear off until I get thrown out. Secondary market stuff is horrible, especially in like third world countries. Like India has a lot of unfortunate stories about nuclear energy, like Mayapuri, which is a scrap district.
It's common knowledge that you get better results the harder you try, but like most common knowledge, this is wrong. Receivers know that there is an optimal level of effort. Too low and you might slack off. Too high and you can start to choke under pressure. In the middle, you get the best results.
What the fuck? Did you just fucking shoot at me? Right, okay, so Mayapuri, it's a scrap dealing district in India. Some poor fucker who didn't know any better acquired a gamma irradiator unit from the University of, I can't remember exactly where it was. It was a university in India, and they didn't fucking know what it was, and so they dismantled it and removed the source components, and they ended the source components, which I think were cobalt 60, and those ended up disseminated into the community. Some people kept them in their wallet. Some people just had them just around. And they got really sick.
Lined up correctly. Handgun sights almost always work in the same way. You line up the front sight in the middle of the gap in the rear sight, and make sure the top of the front sight is level with the top of the rear sight. If zeroed correctly, the bullet should hit right at the top of the front sight at the zero distance, usually around 15 yards. For maximum accuracy, you should focus on your front sight, even though it makes the target look blurry. There's no point shooting at a crisp target if you can't tell if your sights are lined up.
Yeah, like that's not the first time I think it's happened in India. There's been stuff like that. There was another one. I don't remember where this was. Darth Omega and Kevin the Shark. It was some shipping yard doing like routine stuff, and I think part of their process they I don't know why they thought to run a radiation scan. Maybe it's part of the X-ray or something. And they realized that one of the containers they had was really screaming hot. They were like, what the fuck? And they couldn't figure out why, because it was supposed to be scrap metal. And while they sort of tried to figure out what they were going to do with this, they moved the container to a disused corner of their yard and surrounded it in concrete blocks with signs that said, don't go near this thing. They finally got hold of some people in an official capacity. I forgot I run out of voice eventually. What?
The most important virtue of a receiver is mental resilience, and
I'd like to report a
the only
bug.
way to build resilience is to practice rebounding from adversity.
Okay, we're probably at the end of the stream here, and I've quite abruptly run out of voice. I'll try to finish this story off real quick. They got a hold of some proper detectors and a robot, and they narrowed it down to one corner of the container, and they got the robot to cut a hole in it, and they extracted one Cobalt 60 pencil, which had been thrown in with a bunch of copper scrap. And it was very hard to find because it was also copper colored. And they figured, so it's expensive to dispose of nuclear contaminants properly. So near as they can figure, somebody figured they would save a couple bucks and just chucked it in with the rest of the copper. Figuring it was somebody else's problem. And it was. If I had more voice, I would tell you about SL1, but I'll just summarize by saying guy gets speared with a control rod. So I think I'm going to go offline because, like, if they're starting the stream very soon, I will probably get kicked off some way or another. Thank you all for joining me. Stick around for Friday Night Paper Fight. Thanks to all our patrons and so forth. Yeah, Cobalt 60 pencil. It's just called a pencil because it's a long rod. Do follow me if you like on my Twitter at Alex Stacey. Please read my comic. It has nothing to do with anything we were talking about, but is like regretfully kind of topical because it's about a London plague epidemic in a fictional alt history at purefirecomic.com. And I'll see you around. Until next time. Where's my... There we go. Bye-bye.